Well, welcome everyone. My name is Jim D'Antona. I am the president and CEO of the SLO Chamber. And today we're going to have the opportunity to hear from candidates for mayor for the city of San Luis Obispo and to learn more about what they envision for the future of our community. The goal of this event is for each of you to get the information you need to make a critical and personal choice of who to support and vote for in November. We will now hear from the candidates with their 1-minute opening statements. Candidates, you will be spotlighted when it is your turn. We will do this alphabetically, which means we will be starting with our mayor, Heidi Harmon.
Thank you so much. As we face the tremendous health and economic challenges of COVID-19, we need proven leadership, good governance, and vision to move us forward. I have a proven track record on issues important to our small business community. I approved community benefiting housing projects with significant deed-restricted affordable units with a focus on housing our local workforce, made zoning and fee changes to incentivize affordability and childcare access. We became national leaders on climate action, putting SLO in a premier position for innovative entrepreneurship with clean, meaningful jobs. We opened cannabis brick and mortars that will bolster economic recovery goals. And we have made infrastructure investments while paying down our pension liabilities and closed the $8 million funding gap impact by COVID. I am proud of our Small Business Relief Fund, the Open SLO program, and many collaborative partnerships between the city and the business community. And I'm grateful to have been a member of the Chamber's Economic Vision team and to have the endorsement of many Chamber leaders, including Dave Garth, Sandy Sigurdson, Courtney Hale, Kelly Donahoe, Rick Stolmeyer, and Jeff Buckingham, amongst others.
We will now move, so this is going to be, we have Don Hedrick on the phone, and who will have, Donald, are you there?
Yes.
Go ahead.
I want to be a kinder, gentler hand on the tiller of the ship adrift of our city ship. It has been blown by special interest winds towards the disaster of the rocks. What we need to do is not sell out our town so much to the international monies that wants to come and pluck the cherry out of our state, but be more local and get more local control. We're being dominated too much by faraway decisions like Sacramento that has killed a lot of our businesses with the mandated closings of restaurants and bars, and nightclubs are out there with disaster happening to them. We need to be better supportive of our businesses and the diversity of such.
All right. Thanks, Don.
Okay.
Yep, that's your minute. Thank you so much. We'll now have, next up is Sandra Marshall Emminger.
I've lived in San Luis Obispo since 1974. I've been employed by the county, San Luis Obispo, Coastal Computers, the first computer store, and Cal Poly. I understand the difficulties of working full-time and raising a family on your own. I have been an entrepreneur. In 1991, I created the Information Press, a free monthly progressive paper distributed throughout San Luis Obispo County. And from 1991 to 2010, I also hosted the Information Press Hour. So many people from the chamber, in fact, would call in at times. At the same time, my passion to protect and preserve the environment has moved front stage. Beginning with Spring Fest in 1994 in the Mission Plaza, I created an environmental event that morphed into Earth Day. And in 1999, and since then, I have coordinated an annual Earth Day fair for the county of San Luis Obispo and all the visitors throughout the community. Now I am ready to serve as your mayor. I have many years of experience. I know many people that have been representatives. I have the endorsement.
Sandra, that's the minute.
Okay.
Sorry. Thank you, Sandra. And then finally, please welcome candidate Shari Sweeney.
Hi, good evening. I'm Sheree Sweeney, running for mayor. I'm a downtown business owner, an environmental steward, land use consultant, and 7th generation to the Central Coast. I've witnessed, like most of us, a lot of partisan divisions that have left our community vulnerable, and at a time when joining together and coming together has never been more important. I believe in this community and the fundamental values that we were founded upon, based on nonpartisanship. And I'm proud to be raising my family here based on those same principles and values, and want them to enjoy the same childhood that I enjoyed with those values. So it's time for me to get back to the community, and I'm here, I'm re-energized and ready to get involved after what we've been through during COVID and the closures that we've seen, and that's why I'm running. Thank you.
Welcome back. I hope that you were able to get to know each of the candidates a little better. Before we close, we will hear a 1-minute closing statement from each of the candidates, and we'll start in reverse order this time and start with Sheree Sweeney. Sheree?
I was thanking everybody for being a part of this, the community, and being a part of this session and taking the time and all of the good, thoughtful questions. And I think it's important that this dialogue continues. And I'm open to any questions and dialogue if they weren't answered or if we were short of time here. But I'm committed to our community and bringing nonpartisan leadership back to our chambers. I think it's important in this next chapter. And I'm looking forward to the opportunity of working with all of you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sheree, for being here. Now we'll have Sandra Marshall Emminger.
I'm running for mayor to ensure that you, all citizens of San Luis Obispo, are represented equally and have a voice in the future of our city. I will lead the discussions of affordable housing, racism, jobs and wages, transportation, air quality, and the growth in downtown, but we will solve these issues together. We must find a balanced way of getting ahead and look back to the creation of our city in the 1970s and where we're going now with new innovative designs that improve the city, but not change it too much. As a tourist town recognized for its downtown charm, history, and architecture, we must preserve it. Keep building heights reasonable and protect our mountain views and blue skies. I support nonviolent citizen marches. With decades of experience as a community leader, peacemaker, and negotiator, I feel confident that I can help build a united alliance between the law enforcement and the community. As your mayor, I will work to create safe neighborhoods and business environments by preparing for the long-term duration of coronavirus. I'm here to serve.
Oh, thank you so much, Sandra. Appreciate, again, you being here also. We'll now move over to Don Hedrick.
As mayor, I would like to represent a more diverse look at our meetings. Our meetings are typically coming out of decisions that are 5-0, 5-0, 5-0. That shows a very high degree of collusion, but diversity is wanting.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to represent more diverse and welcome it into the discussions. We need to make better progress on our police need to be supported. We need to train them better, make sure training, we need to make them more credible with all parts of our community.
Thank you, Don.
Okay.
That's right. Great. Thank you so much. Appreciate you being here. And then we'll conclude with Mayor Heidi Harmon.
Our resiliency and recovery meta city goal will guide us from crisis to opportunity. With community oversight and input, the passage of Measure G will allow us to address many of the concerns that we share about homelessness, essential infrastructure, and retaining small business. We anticipate creating a small business revolving fund that will go a long way to supporting struggling businesses in their moment of need. And I'm concerned about candidates that do not see the value of Measure G and offer no plans as to how to invest in our community at a time when it needs it the most. This suggests a lack of understanding of the very critical challenges that we face and the work that it takes to move our community forward. I have brought concrete policies on the issues that matter most to you. And I would be honored to continue to lead our city as we face the challenges of COVID, climate, and economic recovery with a steadfast strength and a willingness to do the hard work. And I'm asking for your vote and support so that we can continue to create a prosperous, safe, and resilient city of belonging.